guys, thank you for checking out our video. My name's Sean Elders and this is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be working on single weapon versus empty hand. We're going to be going through some basic disarms and learning some basic body mechanics with it. Let's get started. We're going to be working on some basic single stick disarms. This is going to be short stick, about 20 inches long. It's going to be for, you're going to use a padded, but it can also represent an edged weapon like a machete or something like that, okay? So the first one I'm going to have you guys do, the mechanics of it. In the last video we were practicing doing the snake disarm, what I call clockwise snake disarm, just like this, okay? But what you can do is you can practice, for instance, if he does a thrust, I parry the weapon, I turn it over and I go onto the outside like this, and I'm rotating, okay? So when he thrusts, I go 1, 2, and I go to this position just like that. So mechanics, 1, this hand comes to the inside of the wrist. I parry it and I come to this position here. Notice there's a triangle here, okay? I'm gonna switch my feet. I wanna make sure my right foot is back. In other words, the foot that's the opposite of his hand is back. And I want to circle away from his hand, just like this. Then I can gather this weapon and peel it away. So that's the first one. You're gonna go 1, 2, and go in like that. You wanna make sure your hips go back. Go 1, 2, and I go to that position. I want to circle away from the other hand. So for instance, if he thrusts at me and I'm parrying it, I wanna circle away from his rear hand so he doesn't launch that out. I'm going to shoot that out and then I can follow up, you know, with whatever I want to do from there. Or I can take the weapon and then hopefully he just runs away and I don't have to follow up or do anything after that. I go 1, 2, and I go to this position. Notice the handle is already ready to go. All I have to do is grab the handle, peel it away, and then he can run away or do whatever he wants. I can just practice doing a follow-up, okay, and go like that. So that's the idea. When I thrust, he parries with the first hand. Yep, he goes into the secondary hand and he circles just like that. He peels it away with his hand, boom. And he does the same thing, he follows up. So we're going back and forth. That's the idea. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, and we go to this position like that. I take the hand and I wanna circle away from his rear hand. I wanna peel it away just like that. See how I did that? And then I can follow up. Notice my hand checks his closest hand because I want to make sure if he tries to throw a punch here that I can kind of, if he throws that other rear hand like that, I'm able to control some of that. We want to stick to our opponent. That's very important, okay? I thrust, he passes it and circles it just like that. And right there, we'll switch hands, switch sides. So when he goes here, 1, 2, I circle it like this. I want to circle away from the position, I peel it away, and then I come at just like that. And what you can do is, the first exercise would be, they run away and you do this. The second one would be, when he goes into the position like this, he starts to throw a punch, I'm gonna get used to hitting that hand and then following up just like that, okay? That's the secondary position. So he goes here, bam, and I throw that punch and he's getting used to hitting that hand. And that's what's nice about the padded stick is you could practice hitting that hand and nobody's getting anything nasty happening to him. 1, and then he throws that punch, boom, and then I'm coming here and I'm doing whatever I need to do, whatever level you're at. It could be just downward figure eights or upward figure eights, redondos, it could be abernicos, it could be any of that, okay? Kilots or Kawaiians, Florettis, whatever it is. The idea is that you're gonna continue to follow up and get used to it. I thrust, he passes, he circles it, takes the weapon, try to go into reverse grip that time. Let's do it again. 1, 2, he starts to throw a punch, bam, and I come in and I follow up. See that? Just like that, okay? When I thrust, he does the technique, he passes it. Yep, just like that. He peels it away and I throw a punch and he goes right to that hand as soon as, and that helps develop his ability to deal with targeting systems and get used to that punch coming in. The more you get used to it, the faster the punch can go, okay? So these are what we call secondary attacks, boom, okay? Then we can do 2 punches. So if I go like this and he passes it, and I go 1 and then I go 2 and he wants to hit both of them, I'll do them slow at first and then eventually I'll speed it up a little bit. But it's all about targeting. We go here, he goes to the first one, bam, and then bam, and then bam, and then bam. See, we go right in and we get it done. Okay, he passes it, boom, bam, and bam. See, and he's moving around. Notice he's moving around. He's getting things done. He's working the program like that, pop, pop, pop. See? Okay, and so that's what we want to do. That's the aspects that we want to do. Now, a couple of the mechanics we'll go through. I parry it. This hand goes to the inside of the hand, just like this, and I circle it just like that. And I come into this position. You're creating a triangle. Let's do it from the other side. Okay, so that is the way it does. So he parries the first one. He comes on in the inside with the other hand. Yep, and this hand circles around. He grabs the knife, or whatever the weapon is, and he comes in. Again, parry, my hand comes in, it circles the weapon, and look, this foot's in the front. That means it's gonna be easier for him to hit me when that happens. So he throws that punch, boom, he can hit me. But if I go into this position here, that makes it harder for him. And so as he comes to attack, boom, there's my attack. There's my attack, okay? And that's a very important part of this whole thing, okay? Is developing that ability to understand, look, we have a disarm we're practicing, but we also need to understand that they're gonna throw punches at us, okay? They're not gonna just stand there and let us disarm the weapon, okay? You need to understand that that's the way it's gonna be. Remember, this is gonna happen real quick, okay? So when they're thrusting, see, when they're thrusting, yeah, go ahead and thrust at me. Boom, I'm coming like this, see this, and I'm moving away, just like that. Okay, so thrust, bop, bop, and then I come to this position. See how quick that was? Bam. And then look where I'm at. I can hit him right here, see that? He throws a punch, bam, bam, and he's moving away, trust me. He's moving away. Goes, bop, bop, he circles away. Then maybe I'll throw some random punches in there and he's got to deal with it. Like that, boom. Bam, bam, bam. See, I'm all ready to go. Comes in, boom, circles it, bam, boom, yep. And if you can't get the front of the punch, you get the side of the arm. Okay, that's fine, that's totally fine. You just come in here like this. I'm ready for you, buddy. See that? And I'm going, okay? You see? Okay, circle around, make sure you're doing circle motions, all right? Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys next time. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you can find out more about what I do and the classes that I provide. Thank you guys so much for your support and have a great day.